Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to discuss my capstone project for the final year, and we are a team of 4 members, namely Anshul Kathuria, Anubhav Gupta, Angarjot Singh Basin, and Anshika Singh. So, what our project exactly is, it's analysis and visualization of the census data, and we have decided to do this project under the mentorship of Mr. Kiran Kaur, lecturer at Thapar University. So before we start, let me tell you why we decided to take this project. As you can see, currently the census data of our country is represented here on the site censusindia.gov.in, and they have a very vague visualization of this data that we already have. They are using in RDBMS, the conventional data, and with the help of that, they are doing the visualization of each and every country, be it population size and be it anything like demography or sex ratio or something like that, like literacy rate. So basically, this is the visualization of every aspect of a country, including the population, the literacy rate, and many other things. I mean, as you can see, you can basically have any information about the country as well as about the state. You can see that the Madhya Pradesh state has its population as well as the sex ratio, and these are all currently forms of visualization that is currently being deployed at the official side of a official government site. You can clearly see there are some bar charts over here. Okay, so currently they are using an RDBMS, that's a relational database, and we have decided to work on this project using an OLAP cube. So let me tell you what an OLAP cube is. An OLAP cube is basically a data structure that allows fast analysis of data according to multiple dimensions that define a business problem. Since the census dataset that we possess is a large dataset and we want to analyze and visualize information quickly, we prefer creating OLAP cubes and defining data dimensions and measures accordingly. We prefer OLAP to conventional RDBMS for the very same reasons, because it acts quickly and it helps in quicker visualization. OLAP basically helps in creating a multi-dimensional view of data. We create measures for the queries, as a result of which data gets visualized quickly. We are using SQL developer. Here you can see the SQL developer. We have created some tables over here to store in our database. There are some data tables like the age data table, the disability data, and you can see you can have a connect to it. Basically, you can just connect to it using the system username, admin, and password. Once you click over it, and you'll have all the tables listed. So basically, it has the data, disability data, and all the fields are listed also: state code, area name, age. So as you see, these are basically your dimensions in order for you to just if you just run the query, the user doesn't need to exactly run a query. He'll just visualize it, and by we are performing the queries at the back end. So what OLAP does is that you get these queries and make them as measures, as a result of which you have faster processing. As you can see here, I have created my database over here, and namely capstone final, and we have in this cube we have created the dimensions including caste, and for each of these respective dimensions we have some levels, hierarchies, attributes, and you can see some of the dimensions here: caste, literacy rate, region, and basically sex distribution, time. According to, you can also classify according to time. Basically it provides a multi-dimensional view. So if you want that, I want the literacy rate of the country in this year, and something like that, like rural areas or basically scheduled castes or anything like that. So I have created a cube over here using the analytical workspace manager. It's a free tool, and we're using currently the 11 version. Also, I have installed the Oracle 11G version so as to perform the queries in a database, and the end result that is basically visible to the user is quite deterministic on the fact that what are the privileges being provided to him. For example, this project mainly concerns with the ministries, in order to view the data, the hierarchical view, the view they want, if they want in depth, like the literacy rate and all that. And to a normal user, that may not concern so much. The normal user can just simply view the population or literacy rate of the country as a whole. So we are providing respective views of the data which is basically this function of OLAP. So as you can see here, I have created my site. This is our site. It basically reflects the population. This is a basic dashboard, and this basically represents the population of the country. And this is the heat map we have used for visualization. We are currently using the Power BI tool by Microsoft. and it's a free tool, as a result of which we are able to do the visualization. You can see how the some parts are densely populated while the other parts are sparsely populated. And well, if I just go to population, here are some more forms of visualization. This is the state-wise population. These are basically the line charts, and I can just click on any line to just view it individually. And this is the sex population, like the male and the female population. This line represents the female population, while this represents the male population of with respect to every year from 2000 to 2016, and this is the total population. We have created some pie charts in order for the better visualization. See, these are basically just extra forms of visualization for the user to understand very well, and the visualization gives a better perspective of how things should proceed. Our major goal is to help ministries to make well-informed decisions after having a group data, and the data is represented in quite an interactive manner. Like you can see that you can just view the population of like males, and similarly you can just see the rural areas, like you have the rural males, females, urban males and urban females over here. So as a result of which you can view them individually. Similarly, coming to after population, you can also view the literacy rate of a country, and you can see that how what's the literacy rate, how many people are literate and illiterate. For example, Madhya Pradesh has these many illiterate and literate people, and this is also the literacy rate of India, and represented in such a manner that this primarily represents the primary, middle, and secondary and the intermediate education level of males and females as and as total. And here we are seeing the same as on the basis of male and female. So basically what we are doing is, as a result of OLAP cube, this whole visualization process is smoothened and quite fast, and we can just view, like if you want to like view like the total like let's assume I want to see the male population of a country who have at least achieved the primary education. So this pretty much gives me the number of those people, and this visualization is faster and interactive in such a manner simply primarily because of the OLAP cubes that we have created so far. And this, you can see the age trends, that how many people are aged according to this, and you can also see the age of the total population, and you can also see the employment trends we have created so far, like what are the main workers in agriculture and non-agriculture sector, how this works, and how the public and private sectors are organized. These are basically, this data is basically collected from the two of our sites. Primarily is the censusindia.gov.in, and the other one is Planning Commission India.nic.in. And you can see the labor force, you can see the rural males. Now see, these are the OLAP slicing and dicing pivoting options, as a result of which you can view these. And this is the workforce in millions as per the current daily status. As a result of which the cube I have created, I have just simply picked out a smaller cube out of that, and as a result of which I am able to view who are the rural males who are having the labor force like this in the year 2009 and 2010. You can view the data accordingly from basically the data of 2001 to 2017. The data is available, and you can choose your own style, whatever you want to view. This is the main page of our site, obviously, and this views the current population of is to 1.3 billion, and this is the total literacy rate. So this is pretty much our project. It basically allows the quicker visualization of data using OLAP cubes by pre-installed queries that we have performed at the back end in order to view the data. So the data gets visualized effectively, interactively, and primarily this helps the ministries to make well-informed decisions by having a group data. And that's pretty much summing it up.